Yo, Damian Spaulding here while I'm preparing to move to the Dominican Republic. Within moments of my first video, I had my first question come in from a comment from an individual, Blythe001. Where in the DR am I moving to? Does it make any difference because I have a business that I'm running rather than just moving for retirement? Because a lot of expats are moving for retirement, and yes, most definitely I need to do business while I'm down there. Well, the good news is, well, first things first, to answer the question directly, here's the DR. The biggest hubbubs would be, let's say, Santo Domingo, right? That is like a Toronto, let's say, of the Dominican Republic. That would definitely be a great place to move, but that's not where I'm moving. Another great place to move would be Punta Cana. It's an up and coming awesome area. The environment's gorgeous. It is the tourist capital of the island. A lot of people go there. There's a lot of money there, a lot of wealth. That whole misnomer of all Dominicans being poor is not true. There's a lot of wealth on the island as well. And that would be a great place to go, but I'm not moving there either. So the place that we have thought to move to is up this way, Sosua, at least right now, Sosua Cabarete in this zone. We're just moments from Puerto Plata, which is also where the international airport is, somewhere out here. I don't know Dominican that well, I'm just learning. So you see the planes landing over here, and then we're just, let's say, a 20-minute drive from the airport. So when we have visitors coming, that's great. Sosua also because, and in Cabarete, and this whole area has gorgeous, gorgeous beaches that we can get to. So not only close to the airport, we have gorgeous beaches we can do because as a professional photographer, I shoot models, I shoot all sorts of cool things, commercial shoots and the whole 9 yards. So to be there part of the whole touristic side of things is important. And yes, it's very tempting to move to Punta Cana, and the final decisions have not been made. If we find that there's more success that can be done in Punta Cana or Santo Domingo, then we might have to look at doing that. I don't live in Toronto. I live in Collingwood right now, presently. So if I look at Ontario here, this would be Barrie, this would be Toronto. Barrie is where my first studio was, and Collingwood is where I am at present. This is Wasaga Beach, Canada's longest the world's longest natural beach. So it gives you an idea. So I'm like an hour and a half away from Toronto. If I wanted the typical urban life, I would move to Toronto, but that's not me. I'm way up here in Collingwood. So the same kind of life is what I'm looking for in Dominican Republic. So I see that from up here, I should be able to give me that not metropolitan. It's a number of hours drive, a day drive, let's say, to go from Sosua to San Domingo, or half a day, and then a full day. I understand to Punta Cana. I've only driven a car ever from Sosua to the airport when I drive myself back. Now, there's a few other reasons why we picked this area. Number one, honestly, is we have some close friends here. In this area, that they're well connected in the expat community. I cut a track with them years ago. I'm not going to drop their names right now in this video, but they're helping us move as just as I'm helping others move and make it as smooth as possible. They're softening my fall. So just so that, or my migration, it feels like a fall because I'm jumping off that diving board. So just as I have support structures here, it just makes the most sense to move here. And also there's something else, hurricane season. Hurricane season tends to hit the whole southeast west sides of the island because sitting right in the middle of the Dominican Republic is this awesome mountain range. So what that does for you guys that know weather, I'm working to get my pilot's license one of these days as well because my plan is to buy like a Diamond DA62 and then fly from Sosua as a business professional up to Collingwood or Barrie or Toronto with one stop, wherever I choose to stop, Florida or North Carolina, and then go across. And I don't know, I should put a picture of that plane, but that's either that or a Honda jet if I need to fly from here all the way across to other parts of the world as I'm building an international business. But I'm trying my best not to live on a jet. I'm trying my best to live within this beautiful island of itself. Okay, I'm learning the language, the whole 9 yards, because I got to respect, I'm a guest coming to this island. I'm not a local, and it drives me crazy when people come from other parts of the world, comes to Canada, and they try to terraform it to be what they think it should be, and they just raise a big stink because it's not like the land that they left. That's definitely not me and my wife. So I'm already learning languages. If you want to learn how I'm learning the language very quickly, I'd be more than happy to share with you because they speak Espanol there and not English. So as we go, hurricane season, here I keep distracting myself, tends to hit east, hit south, and hit west. So it goes over top that mountain And then, oh, by the time it goes over top that mountain, or if it does, it's pretty much deadened. It's not half as bad on the North Shore, or it tends to get redirected, right? Just because mountains do that. So that's another reason why we're looking in this northern area. We should still be able to, I think it's like a crazy day drive to get over here, Punta Cana. So if we got a little mini Cessna or something, ideally. I'm dreaming big now with this stuff because right now we're moving to Dominican Republic because we don't have any money left. After building everything in Canada and having Canada fall apart completely around us, burning our life savings, burning everything we got, trying to make it go here while still giving to the community and making things happen, we're just completely out. It's time for that change. So right now we're going to go down on the really down low, inexpensive line of finances to make it happen, and then build up a new life, build up new services for the local Dominicans, build up services for individuals flying in. So if you're coming in from Georgia, Carolina, I don't know, Western Sahara, and you're going to go to Dominican Republic as a professional photographer, I will take, as well as local individuals I know on the ground and other photographers coming with me. We'll take you up, we'll take you on the mountains, we'll take you out to the best haunts. We'll get in our little plane. We'll fly you from different areas to different areas and shoot as you need to shoot, because you can buy planes relatively inexpensively, and fly ourselves there because you don't need to charter another pilot to do it, that kind of stuff. So all that kind of stuff, it leads me to now lean towards heavily to Sosua, not only the relationships that I have there, the environment, the natural tourism that's there, close to the international, and at the same time very easy to move from international to international, or small plane to small plane, and make the rest of the island as tiny as we can make it, because it's easy to run a Cessna shoot. You can even just take a Cessna 172 or something and just take that right into Florida and whatnot. There's a lot of people that fly back and forth, things like that. So that also becomes part of it as well. Okay, so that's the vision. Any other questions? I'm Damian Spaulding as I uproot my life up here in central Ontario, Canada, where I've been living for the last, I don't know, too many years. I don't want to date myself. Decades upon decades. And I was born right here. And my family worked hard. Kingston is where I was born, right about here. I don't know, there's the hospital. And we flew from Kingston all the way up to Canada. I remember the very first time we moved to Canada, my dad came months before I did, about a half a year before we came down with my mom. And I remember, at the airport, we're packing. Where's the airport? Somewhere here, Kingston Road, Bayside Airport, Port Royal. Oh my, I remember the boating over there. It's great. Anyway, it's been a while since I've been to Kingston. I'm out. There we go, the airport, Michael Mann, the airport. So let me go satellite. So I remember being on the tarmac here, if I dare myself call it that. That's not the airport. Where is the airport? I've lost the airport. Anyway, oh, there it is. There we go. There's the airport. And sitting here, getting ready to go, walking up on the stairs, and it's just a beautiful day in Kingston. And then we flew all the way to Canada. And Canada, when we got here, oh my goodness, it was in one of the worst storms of like the century. Let's see, Barrie 400, Vaughan. Where is the international? Where's Pearson International? And so we landed here at Pearson, right at Terminal 1 back in the day. That was the international terminal. And we came in and going through customs, whole 9 yards. And the very first time the weather door opened. Here I'm this little Jamaican kid. I've never been in weather like this. And it was in a crazy storm. You hear that door go in front of you, and then the dark white snow, the dark sky and the white snow, and the weather hit me. And I remember prior to that, my mom's trying to put this winter jacket on me, like, why are you putting this jacket on me? It's so uncomfortable. I didn't want to wear this. I quickly just threw that thing on there, and I tell you, the first snow plow we saw in Canada, my brother was absolutely mortified. He was horrified seeing that thing. All the first in Canada when he migrated from Jamaica to Canada back in the early 80s, late 70s. And I'm looking forward to the next first coming down to the Dominican Republic. So thank you for sharing in the journey with me. I'm Damian Spaulding. Ask me any question you'd like, and I will tell you why, how, and what. I'll try to share even all the blemishes, the headaches, the mistakes, the regrets, but also the joys, because not everything looks like an Instagram post in this world. Okay? Thank you so much. Comment, subscribe, activate notifications, whatever you do, I want to journey with you. Okay? Thank you. We'll catch you on the flip side.